Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this Tarot Love reading. Welcome to this community. So I'm getting a couple of things. The first thing is something about appearance. And I think that's in two elements. Like you could be changing your appearance and also something about how things appear. And that's like how it looks. Something about how things look. So digging in how that could be your person, because generally they're the ones that are worried about how other people see things to be. Also getting something about pentacles. So I feel there's a kind of turnaround, which happens quite a lot in the twin flame dynamic, particularly because when you pull back from something and focus on work, which I feel that some of you might be, well, I feel you're focused more on yourself really, then they come towards you. So they're getting more in their feels, more in their emotions. And there's definitely a completion. There's completions and new complete endings, completing out an old cycle. That's what the universe is doing, completing our old cycles now, 100%, to focus you on what you want to do in your life. And as I said in my reading yesterday, it's more to do with figuring out what your life is really. I mean, not life isn't just like what you doing, figuring out what you want, your person, your career and stuff like that, and going for it. And I think most people have not been doing that. So the universe is one of those, I don't know, it's not a portal, but some sign is in, whatever sign. Anyway, so there's some universe is completing cycles and forcing both of you to look at long term. So that's all one thing really. So let's jump in. Let's see what the cards say. Yeah, I feel the feminines are maybe focused more on their career, which is making the masculines focus more on the cups, what they emotionally want. That's how, because it's normally the other way around. It's the flip-flop. It's the swip. Listen to my free audio, the 5D channeled message. You get it free in the Facebook group. It talks about this flip-flop, this, I call it the timer, how that works in the twin flame dynamic. If you want to know completely fully about well, not fully, there's so much to know. If you want to know shitloads, get the free twin flame program, limited time offer if you buy a image reading or tarot reading. And also check out the Facebook if you want to know more about how, I mean, you are twin flame, so if you want to know about that, shouldn't you want to know about that, right? Not always my person coming towards me doesn't look that what all twin flames want. There's a recognition here of something, of holding back. I'll show you. Why am I getting that? There's a sadness I'm feeling, not from the cards, this is upstairs. It's like you can't be bothered. So you can't be bothered. It's like the universe is focusing you, the feminines, to focus on their stuff and not so much be bothered with their person. Because when you think about your person, kind of, it's a heartbreaking situation. They're not coming towards you, blah, 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 third party drama, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like when you think about your person, it's like, oh God, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling. So it's like, okay, well, there's a, oh God, situation. Focus on mission. It's about mission. And I say mission because I can't say job, because your job ain't what you want to really do. Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. They're facing each other, so I want to know what's that about. Anyway, what's that? Knight of Swords, like I said, there's a quick recognition that this is both of you. You're holding back. holding back on your wishes and desires, holding back on expressing yourself, holding back. Now, this is both of you, or, you know, take what resonates to you, what with your person. So there's whatever you're holding back on moving forward. And yeah, the universe is coming in. It's a cloud of judgment. So this could be through to mental health, why you're holding back, or your person's holding back. And your person holds back generally with pushing things forward, like introducing you to the family, telling the third party, I'm separated, I'm with someone else, expressing themselves to you, moving forward, moving in, getting married, that kind of thing. You hold back on doing mission work, on working on sexual abuse, on collaborating with other spiritual leaders. You both hold back. But there's and that could be, like I said, this clouded judgment. What I'm getting is, it could be drugs, it could be mental health. You could be taking drugs because you got mental health. And it's like the universe is giving you a why. There's something before that. Maybe some lie came to light. For both of you. Say your person, it's your person. It's like they were saying they was going to be more mature and more, maybe, for example, your person was saying, okay, in a couple of years, I'm going to introduce you to my family. And because this is the Knight of Swords, and so you expected them to go to be the King of Swords, and they remained the Knight. There's something that's come in from an expectation or something that was said, but I won't say it was a lie. It could have been that it just didn't happen or something like that, but it's still, you know, it didn't happen. Yeah, so now you're holding back. You're like, well, fuck off that. Fuck that then. You didn't follow through. You didn't mature. You didn't move forward. You didn't grow. So I'm holding back. But the reality is that this is, both of you were holding back anyway. Because, for example, say your person, you meet your twin flame and they say, okay, in a couple of years, I'm going to definitely tell my family about you. Definitely. Let's keep it on the download. A couple of years is up now. And it's like, if you were still doing mission, if you were still releasing, if you was releasing negativity and doing all your healing and working on yourself and collaborating with others, and your person still came and stayed and remained as the Knight, then you would either A, like influence that person to then transmute because you'll move forward, to then come towards you, or B, because you're fully aligned, you'll attract someone else. So this wouldn't be an issue here. But the feeling I got from the energy when I was shuffling the cards was sadness. So I don't know, is that, I can't tell because which scenario you are, because that needs a personal reading. Two of Pentacles, why is that? Yeah, you're not collaborating. I will say it and I get so annoyed of saying it, and you probably tell. This is about collaborating. And I know other tarot readers say it as well, which is weird because they actually say, you know, Taurus and Uranus and stuff like that is about collaborating to 2026, when you get tarot readers that go more into details of, you know, the star signs and the planets, when they start talking about, you know, sextiles and 0 points and all this kind of thing of where, you know, your natal charts and things like that, more deep into the astrology, they will tell you what's going on, and Pisces is square this planet and that. Those kind of astrology / tarot readers, or both, will tell you that, oh, this year's about collaborating. Why say talk on their Jack Joe? I'm like, why are you listening to them? They're telling you stuff they ain't doing, clearly. because this is what it's looking like to me in this reading. It's like you're collaborating, but are you really? It's like you're listening to people who are just chatting and not actually doing. I'm getting this all the time. And of course it will piss me off. If you're saying something all the time, then it's going to be pissing you off. Hence why they're leading us mission people to go boots on the ground. So we have a more diversity, because there's twin flames is a constant. You must work on yourself. You must get in mission. You must do that. You can choose not to do it, but they know, like I said, they won't keep us stuck. So then they're like, okay, more boots on the ground, diverse your gifts so you won't get so irritated of the same old, same old. The Knight of Swords, speaking the same thing, right? Which is arguments. It's like, I'm always constantly arguing with you. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's kind of two-faced as well. And it's not creating any balance. You're up and down because you're listening to someone who's saying your person's coming towards you, you know, Pisces is square, Libra, or whatever they're saying, because I don't know what the charts is, right? I just get the messages. And you're like, oh, right, yeah, that's right. Okay. And it's not doing anything. You could be one of those listening to me as well, what I'm picking up here. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is someone who believes they're enlightened with a gift, but doing that gift old school, meaning like doing it like buy this crystal, this whatever. Like you go into a crystal store or with all those stones, crystals, sage, all that stuff, dream catchers, all that stuff, and you think that person who's selling is a multi-millionaire and happy, right? And says, I've got about, you know, a franchise of all these shops, or he little Mr. or Mrs. Biddybody in a shop for themselves, surrounded by all those crystals, right? And then they're unhappy, right? So why are you buying it off this? This is quick. Knight of Swords is quickly rushing into things, not thinking about what you're doing. And this is what your person and you, it's like waking you up both to this, but on your person sides, because that's all you want to hear, is something to do with some of you, can I even say that? Is they're thinking about their quick choices, such as, I just jumped into a job, I just jumped into bed, I just jumped into a situation quickly, and the end result was detrimental to them, which resulted in them then. I'll give an example. Say your person, like there was an offer of a job of management, and they gave it to your person, and your person was like, wow, they're giving me this manager's job, it's so much money, blah blah blah. They always think that, right? And then they jumped in and got it, and it's like, oh, I should have thought about that. Now I'm working 1 billion hours. Now I don't have time for myself and all this kind of thing. And then they're like, so now in future they hold back on everything. But this is extremes. I keep getting extremes. So they hold back on love. They hold back on not having any kids. They hold back on so much because of this mistake, right? Why do they think that? Yeah, so they don't. And this mistake was, for example, say they went for a job and they said, yeah, it'd be good for you. And it's like they jumped in quickly of words. And like I said, this could be a job, this could be a person. They could have spat out a few kids with someone who said, I'm going to change, I'm going to be perfect for you, we're going to have the great relationship. And it was a lie. And that's why they're holding back. That's your person. But it's detrimental because that's judgment. That's judging you on past. That's what part of their path is, your masculine, to stop judging future relationships on past. You do that as well, but the feminine's contract is slightly different. the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. It's like you're both holding on to, yeah, you're in and out, trying to control your feelings. Your person does it that way. You do it by, okay, I'm not going to tell my family about my twin flame because he's got someone else, or I'm contradicting your person to come away from shitty third party friends, family, but your family are fucking shitty to you. There's like, you're both trying to juggle how you feel about being with each other. It's up and down, and it's constantly up and down because this is about just choosing you. With your person, how it rolls with him or her choosing you is they know you're the one for them. Well, it depends how much work you've done. If you're like still, if you're over there doing all the healing work, crossing your legs on a mountain like Buddha, buying Jesus sandals, walking barefoot in nature and hugging fucking trees, they ain't going to know it's you, is it? Right? Depends how much work you've done, right? But if you've met your twin flame, you're going along and stuff like that, and they know it's you, right? Then you both don't do anything. They don't do the correct acts here. I'm always saying this, so I don't know why this reading is. Tell me more about why am I getting this? It's control. It's because you're both because you might be saying to your person, they're controlling the situation because they're holding back, but you're controlling it as well. You have an element of control. Please go to my playlist and check out video called Test, something about test, and you will see how you are following your parents' patterns, and that parents' patterns makes you try to control relationships yourself. This is about, choosing yourself. And once you're balanced and you choose yourself of what you want to do, regardless of what your person's doing, like I said, it does become sad because you might want to let your person go. Once you're fully aligned, I'll just say, like me, right? If my person, David, doesn't move forward and make changes, and I'm just going on my own way, going on my own trajectory of my life, right? Obviously, I'm going to leave him about behind if he's staying stuck there, right? That's just how it goes. It's not like, it doesn't work like I'm like, oh, fuck you, you fucking can't, you're not making the changes. You naturally just keep moving forward and you feel like you're leaving them behind. They're just choosing to stay stuck. But it's a contradiction if you're not doing what we're doing in mission, right? What I'm doing, I'll say for myself, like constantly working myself, constantly removing negativity, constantly thinking about others, constantly doing stuff which other people like. We work with charities, we volunteer, we, like boots on the ground. We're going to on an individual one-to-one, plus on the internet, constantly doing stuff. If you're not doing any of that and you're just, I'm a Reiki and I'm a counselor, right? That's not good enough. I'm a counselor, right? This is about, then you're a hypocrite. It's about choosing yourself. Most people who do Reiki, I get it because it's about energy, and Twin Flame is about energy, because we're here to tell everybody we're the magician cards. The magician card, you manifest on this reality, and the magician card is energy because you manifest by manipulation of form, which is energy. But this is about you're choosing a belief system of how you manifest love. You're not choosing yourself how to manifest love. With the Two of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. I'm still getting a very sad energy. I don't know why. I'll see if I pick that up. I think you're still thinking that they are still choosing the third party. Now, I don't know if they're literally with a third party, because I keep getting third party within my readings lately. But I don't feel the third party is like they are sleeping with that person and sleeping with you. I feel like for example, they're still choosing, let me see, okay, I'll say it how that is. They're still choosing to, protect. I was going to say, are they protecting? Yeah, protect the third party from you being known. Due to whatever situation, this is children, right? But that's still, I'll give an example of how this is. And this is when you would move on when you're working on yourself, because of this is how, but I don't know if you are. Yeah, this is about choosing. This is like saying, I'll give this silly example. Say you got two brothers. One's pretty cool, one's a fucking nightmare. Beats you up, rude to you, always horrible to you. And this is like, say you have friends to come round. You only bring them round when the cool brother's there, not when the nightmare's there, right? But the friends and family your friend want to see all your family. Instead of addressing the fucking one that's the nightmare, that's this, right? Dressing the situation, they keep you away from it. This is third party. I don't feel it's like they're cheating on you. I feel like it's because it's an element of control. But you might think, because it's not literally like you stay hidden, right? You meet me on a Thursday only. It's not you must do that. It's not like that kind of control, but it is because they're controlling how to get it their own way. But this planet is like, follow your love and let the chips fall where they lay, right? Obviously, going up to the baby's mum, because it's definitely to do with children here. And yeah, this is about taking accountability for their actions. This is stupidly I'll just say what I'm getting. Your person just shagged someone, had a kid, right? And that baby's mum's got hold on him or her, right? So it's like now he holds back on you because this person manipulates him with the kid. But you're different, right? They shouldn't judge you like that. So what they do is they know you're the one, but they're still scared because of this baby's mum's going to stop them from having the kids. That's a great, yeah, I get that. But this is about balancing it differently. They won't take the risk of doing anything different. But do you hear that? That's about taking the risk, but you don't take the risk anyway. Neither do you. Like I said, if that's your person's situation, you're waiting for them by doing acupuncture, Reiki, tarot, watching tarot, to tell the third party that you're the one or something like that. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. This is like, you could be waiting for ages. Hence, twin flames never together, waiting for their person to chat about, what happened with the third party. What you should be doing is working on yourself, working on mission. You know your twin flame. This ain't about your person. You know your twin flame. So you do what you got to do. And if they choose to stay stuck, leave her, right? But you are like, no, I'm going to just leave them. I'm fucking off Mr. Jack, right? Because he's going to be on his Jack Jones because he won't leave the third party. And it's like, but you can't, because you're always pulled back to that person because you're not working on yourself. You're not getting into more of a light worker to remove the darkness. So they're staying in that dark element of control by controlling the situation, but because you're not removing the negativity, so you're staying connected to that person as well. This is definitely about a choice. I feel you're choosing, to focus on your version of, and I'll go to a retreat then. I'll do Reiki. I'll get a Reiki session. I'll do learn the Kabbalah. I'll do counseling. I'll do some yoga. I'll buy some Jesus sandals. I'll hug some more fucking trees. I'll get 1 billion more bloody crystals. I'll get a salt lamp, right? I'll put some sage out, right? Oh, I didn't sage, did I? You're doing more of that. And holding back emotionally on your person. That's pretty much what most twin flames do, right? Or spiritual people in that spiritual bracket, when their person is playing Mr. or Mrs. Silly Bollocks over there. Now, obviously, if you meet them, this is about giving them the chance to change. If they don't, I want more on this. If they don't change, let me see how this is going to, because the result here is just like I said, you working as a counselor and care assistant, focused on that, bigging up your crystal collection and holding back emotionally on your person. That's what I think, but I don't see no result from that. But it's about choosing you. And that's not choosing you, because you're still tied to your person. If not, you wouldn't even be watching tarot. Yep. 10 of Cups came out yesterday. Okay. I feel stuck. Oh, that's interesting. I feel very much stuck. You feel you don't know what to do. And like I said, if you're a situation like me, and I will say me, say this was David's situation, my person's situation, right? Not moving forward, doing this, doing that, and it was pretty much the similar situation of what I'm saying, right? Because I'm a twin flame, I have the same shit. I'll just put it out there. But I'm in mission. I've got mission people to talk to. Like I said, I'm sorting a charity which is treating people bad. I'm trying to find out about properties. I'm actually updating my qualifications at the moment. Every 5 years I try to retake them. It's not necessary, but I do. I'm doing my counselling and my hypnosis qualification at the moment. Plus I'm looking for a stall, and I'm actually offered a shop. And if you listen to yesterday's reading, and this is how the universe works. I said to you, I went to Camden where David works, and I looked around and I didn't resonate with it. Last night, the download came in. Today, I got the email. They're offering me a shop. So I'm like, okay, maybe I have to go into a shop then in Camden. You see, I didn't choose to be near him. I said on the video yesterday, I'm going to look an hour in another direction because that's where the other markets are. But then the download comes in, no, you go for a shop. That's how the universe works. You try to control it yourself. Like you try to, okay, well, I went to the market. I couldn't find a market, so I'm going to try to get a shop. I was like, nah, it's not for me. It's literally a minute from where David is. Nah, it's not for me. I'll try something else. And that's what this is saying. Follow your own bliss. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups here. But you're not. You're doing what you're doing, thinking it's spiritual and waiting for your person and pretending you're not. And writing comments here, my person's an arsehole. I don't know if you will, because you know I would A, cuss you out, and B, you can't write comments on the New Earth community, Twin Flame community, you can, right? And you're pretending, no, that's not me, and I've moved on. If you've moved on, you would not be watching tarot. You'll be busy like me, out there doing stuff. Like I said, if this is a scenario like me, then yeah, it'd be heartbreaking, but you'll still be boosted and encouraged about going out there, about doing other things. You'll be like, yeah, he's stuck. I wish he was with me, but, you know, not to do things, but moving forward, but whatever. It'd be like that. Oh, wow. Why? It's like it's a trophy. Yeah, Queen of Cups is like a trophy. It's like it's a prize for you. It's like I win if I get my person. It's nothing to do with that. That's what I feel with this reading. It's like I then show others that I'm a twin flame. I then show others that baby's mum, I got that person. That's what I feel this is about. I keep saying to you lot, me and David done, you'll know. And you'll know, I'll tell you, because I have no way, speaking about twin flame number 2, right? I've told David that as well. And I explain it. So I tell you what's going on in my situation. This is like, keep doing what you're doing and wanting your person to nail for a situation. If me and David is done, you lot will know, but that will be the path, and I will say, I'm still saving planet Earth. I'm still working with mission people. I'm still making programs. I'm still doing what I got to do, still counseling. If you lot are done with your person, then you won't be doing anything. Would you really be doing tarot? Would you really be? That's what this connection is for. But you won't. You hold on to what you're doing and kind of justify it with your person. This is trophy. I don't know. It's like you want them for the trophy of how it should be. You should be like just feeling like I'm happy to live in the middle of nowheres with my person. Oh, that's connected here as well. But that's not for all of you. It's like your path. That's how you know how to move forward. Oh God, my readings are so long. Oh, it was that way. 10 of Cups. The Hanged Man. I'm sorry, this feels in and out, this reading, so take what resonates. Hanged Man in reverse and Ace of Cups. What I'm getting is that your person may feel that you want them as a trophy. Not in that big elements, but yeah, like, well, what's the rush? Like, for example, so if it is that and you're not changing planet Earth, you're not collaborating, you're not doing proper mission stuff, which when you think about mission, a tarot reading is not mission. I remember someone called Amber said tarot reading, she feels her mission is tarot. No, right? Go and look up when people say mission, it's about massive changes on planet Earth. Tarot is not massive changes. Anyway, and I feel that now this is about more boots on the ground, and that's divinely timed because of YouTube is saturated with tarot readers that it's like, so now it's forcing you like, okay, that's not good enough because you're not getting booked. Most of the tarot readers are not getting bookings unless you've been there for decades and you know you're a bit fluffy and you just say what they want to hear, right? That's a bit different. But generally now, I promise you, most of the people up on YouTube are not successful in spiritual leading, tarot and all that kind of thing. It's coming out because it's too saturated. YouTube, this social media is too saturated, and I feel that's divinely timed to force the true spiritual leaders to get out on the ground, because all those that stand up there with 1 million subscribers and thousands of views speaking, then when if YouTube crashed, are they then known as a spiritual leader? Because they do fuck all else. And why I'm repeating this, because this reading is about your person sees, you see that as a trophy. But if everything fails, what you're doing, or you're not getting clients, and like I said, YouTube crashes, and then would you still, that trophiness of wanting your person, it will be eliminated. But if my person isn't here, David's not here, I'm still doing stuff. But with you, it's like you're doing stuff for show. I don't know what else to say. The trophy, it's for show. Like I said, but if YouTube goes, or you're not getting clients, you're not getting paid, you'll close your channel, you'll stop doing Reiki, you'll stop doing counseling. So that is the show element of the twin flame connection. I hope that makes sense. Whereas me, no, I'm out there doing, like I said, I went to see, obviously I saw David because I'm in Camden, and then I went to the thing, but I went for me. It was 100% for me. And even the times of when the market's open, I thought it finishes at 6 and David finishes at 7. I thought, oh well, as if I'm going to be waiting around for an hour. Even if he's a minute from me, I'm going home. I still think about me. It's not horrible. It's just fact. I thought if I'm there from 10 to 6 and he finishes at 7, I'll be like, yeah, see you later. I'm not hanging around. That's what this is about. But this is more of a showy thing. And I say that because the Ace of Cups is massive. Look, it takes up that entire thing. It's for show. And the Queen of Cups in traditional decks of cards, not this one. This is about, she holds the cup on a, I think, well, anyway, she's sitting there, she's holding the cup like a trophy. It actually looks like a trophy. If you look at the Rider-Waite Queen of Cups, the cup looks like a trophy. And that's what I'm like. That's what this reading is like. It's like you feel like that. It's not to do with doing what you want to do in life, and then I'll just be, if your person never went, people knew about your person, but it's the same. It's just a timer. Check out that video. It's the same with your person. So, for example, I've got to say, my person, I say to David, I don't really care about who knows about me, as long as we're together and we're moving forward. So if this time what I'm doing my own shit, and he doesn't move forward, move in, come towards me, blah, 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 right? And work it round the third party, then I'm still moving forward. It doesn't mean that I have to go over there and see the fact. I don't know how to say it. It's more of an individual read. Book someone in the community, right? The difference between us and other tarot readers is that we'll give you answers of what to do. You lot book the cheaper tarot reading that's, oh, this is spot on to my situation, where it depends on the energy, and they just tell you your situation, and it's like, oh, they're coming towards you. We will tell you this next step of what you would need to do to work on this connection with the tower image reading. Plus, like I said, the Twin Flame program tells you about yourself, and you need to know about yourself. That sounds rude, but oh, the 10 of Cups to the Hangman. Gosh, my readings are longer. Why? 10 of Cups was yesterday's one, so watch that. The Hanged Man in reverse. Oh, okay. Short and sweet, thank you. 10 of Cups to the Hangman in reverse. You focus on you, which I said in my reading yesterday, right? And then you'll come unstuck with your person. Like I said, I give my scenario again. If David's over there and he's not moving, he's not telling third party, blah, 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 and I'm moving, I'm getting myself unstuck. He remains stuck. I don't. I'm working on myself. I'm removing negativity. I'm collaborating. You lot are not getting yourself unstuck neither. This is what this is saying, connecting with yesterday's reading. It's about choosing yourself. 2 of Cups. It always is about choosing yourself, because this is how this planet rolls. Choose you. This is about higher knowledge, crown, higher knowledge, wisdom. And I keep getting that. Is that, what are they? Not listening to your downloads. I say downloads, not, yeah, I'll say downloads for the sake of the video. You're not listening, because your downloads are wise, but you're not listening to it. And it's easy. You don't need to go climb that mountain, sit next to Buddha, right? And join a retreat with other apparent spiritual leaders, or go to ayahuasca and all that kind of thing. All you got to do is ask them, is what I'm doing as a job, right? Mission. Ask them. You just ask them like that, and you'll get the answer. Do I need to do mission, right? Which you know you do. Ask them the questions, this is this, and you'll get the answers. Am I a twin flame? That's what you ask, these kind of questions, right? Not the questions as my person. You shouldn't really ask about if you're asking and you're saying you're getting answers about your person, you should never get that. It's never about anyone else. They give you stuff what to do for you, right? Not a person. Never a person. People always say, I was guided to contact, or I was guided to say this and say that. I'm like, I don't get any downloads about fucking David, right? Because what's he got to do with me? I know this is a twin flame contract, but the twin flame contract is about self. It's about emotionally fulfilling yourself, right? It's never about him. So if this is ego, super ego coming in here. Let's close it out with these ones. I feel this is very in and out, this reading. I apologise if it doesn't connect with you, this one. Go pick one. Pick any video you like, right? 6 months back. I promise you it resonates with you. Because you don't do jack shit. It's not to do with like now. It's because you don't move forward. So it will resonate 6 months ago, the video. Oh, I think I said that, but you probably want to hear it. I do see myself settling down with you. I was saying something about you're supposed to, and I don't think I said it right because I don't think it was connected to most of you, but it came out, so I'll say it fully. I repeat, and I'm repeating myself, and you might say I'm repeating myself, and tarot readers do repeat themselves, right? And why do we repeat ourselves? Because you don't listen, right? You're just like in, out, right? Goes in and out. So they repeat the messages so that you know it, right? I do see myself settling down with you. So I'm doing everything that I've got to do with mission. Whenever they guide me to do something, I do it with mission. And then, like I said, I'll give my example with David. No one really knows about me, that kind of thing. But say David moved in here, right? Because I do see myself settling down with you. And then he adjusted baby's mum to kind of, I don't know how we would do it, but worked it in a way that, open the door to the baby's mum, not keeping it open. Third party here is closing off that door to the baby's mum that I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm not saying this is the situation. I'm giving an example, right? So, because what they do is they kind of leave it, the third party, to pretend that they're still married, or they might be married, pretend that they're still interested. They don't say, fuck off, I'm not interested, I want a divorce, right? That's what this is saying. They could at least do that. And then David moves in with me. So he's not telling the baby's mum he's moved in with me, but he's closed the door to say, I'm not getting back with you anymore. That's what this is, right? I do settle down with you. But that will happen if you're doing a me. That's what this is saying. This won't move at all if you're doing Reiki acupuncture and going buying more coloured crystals. Well, the pink one's for the heart chakra and the purple's for the third eye, right? Yeah. If it was that easy, there'd be no dramas, no deaths, no killing, no nothing, none of the illnesses. If all it is just to buy a crystal and put it on your third eye. You lot need to wake up. So that's this. I do see myself settling down with you, right? With how this is, but they move forward if you do. But if they're not coming towards you at all because you're not moving on yourself, I have trust issues. Yeah, like I said, there's babies' mums here. That is a trust issue. But like I said, if you're moving and doing your own thing, they come out this trust issues, and that the trust will be with the baby's mum and not so much on you. I will message you soon. So there's an off. There's a separation. Is there here? You're not talking to your person. If that, I will message you soon. So they will message you soon then, right? All right, so that's it. Counseling, that's what you need to do, right? Speak to you later.